Hello! On today's show we have hard roots in silly costumes, a gear review from Sherpa Adventure Gear, and we tell you who's won this, the amazing calendar from Red Bull. Hello and welcome once again to Crimpington Bear TV with me, Pete Whitaker, the only place on the internet where you can keep up to date with all things Crimpington Bear. We start off today with two very slightly odd characters climbing a classic route in the Peak District here in the UK. Every year around their birthdays, 5'10" athletes Tom Randall and Pete Whitaker don outrageous costumes and climb the Master's Edge, an E7 6C at Millstone in the Peak District. In the past, costumes have included fruit, animals and even fat suits. Now most people couldn't climb this route even in the most modern of gear, but these guys decided to climb dressed as Mallory and Irvine, two alpinists famed for trying to make the first ascent of Everest in the 1920s. Needless to say, the weather conditions in the Peak District in February are pretty comparable to those in the Himalayas, so the costumes seem pretty apt. It was astonishing to watch these two guys climb the route, especially in fancy dress. That climb is nailed. So if you want to see how we got on during the day, keep your eyes peeled for the full video coming out very soon. So here it is, the black Clarita jacket from Sherpa Adventure Gear. I was lucky enough to be lent this jacket for a photo shoot we were doing last week. The jacket itself is made of E-vent, and the beauty of this material is that it starts to breathe as soon as you put it on. So you don't have to start sweating for it to start drawing the moisture away from your body. I was running around all day in the mountains and kept relatively dry, whereas in my normal jacket, which is made of a different material, I would have been decidedly moist. Now a couple of things that I really like on the jacket is just the fit. I often struggle with having arms of the right length, but this is really well fitted under the armpits and it gives you a really good range of movement. Another thing I like is these pockets here. Now when you're wearing a rucksack, these pockets are ideally situated for you to get things in and out like a chocolate bar or anything else that you might want on the mountain. The only faint niggle I had was with the zip, which is a little bit fiddly, especially if you're wearing big gloves. Now we really like the jacket, but the cool thing about Sherpa gear is that it's almost all made in Nepal, supporting the families of Sherpas. Now the company of Sherpa Adventure Gear was started by Tashi Sherpa as a memorial to the unsung heroes of Everest. Since many Sherpas get injured or even lose their lives working in the mountains, a portion of all the profits from Sherpa Adventure Gear goes back into the Sherpa community. The Pal Dorj Foundation provides much needed funding and education for the Sherpa community. So if you've never heard of Sherpa before, head over to their website and check out the amazing range they have to offer. Link in the description below. Now if you like that review and you'd like to see more of it, or perhaps have a specific item in mind you'd like me to review, then send me an email and we'll see what we can do. Competition time! So, on the last episode I asked you what Tom Randall said next in this interview.
I would definitely have the head of a cat because I have always struggled to grow a decent beard, so having a nice set of whiskers would be pretty cool. And
now we had a stunning response to this competition. The entries literally trickled in and I've picked my favourite. I've chosen Liam Carey, who wrote this. Girls dig cats, so a cat-headed man is going to have no shortage of feline friends. Winking smiley face. I have to admit, the winking smiley face really swung it for me. But now let's take a look at the rest of that interview and see what he really said.
The muffle of a cat is an attractive feature and I would like to have one adorning my face.
I bet none of you were expecting that. So congratulations Liam, you have won what I hope to be the first of many Crimpington Bear competitions. Now, I'm afraid that's all we have time for on this episode of Crimpington Bear, but never fear, we will be back with even more Crimpington goodness. Until next time, see you soon. Until next time, I don't know, go out and climb? Until next time, keep it with Crimpington Bear.